Hiya, Ramble on, episode 159. Aaron Hughes, Adam Gorstang. Gonna abuse the news. That's what I'm gonna do. Sonic movie. He said he was gonna fix it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Tweeted out, said we're gonna fix that because nobody likes it. And you think, yeah, well, how long is that going to take? You know, just press a button.
Yeah, because it was meant to be released. Is it September? November.
November the 7th.
God, I'm sorry, I'm looking a bit scruffy. I better tuck myself in.
Yeah, tuck yourself in, that's better.
There we go.
You're presidential now.
I do now, yeah.
And the best, totally the best ever.
So, because even if they change him, then you're looking at the thing that isn't there, Sonic, eyes, and there's all kinds of shit that it would fuck up in the film, even if they just changed a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'll still jump in with that point, yeah, because it's really bad when you do that, because the last season of Game of Thrones, spoiler, right, Jon Snow finally strokes the dog. But as it
Is
turns
that a
out...
euphemism?
No, because like in one of the episodes, he just fucks his dog off that he's...
I thought he was just going to end it, then fucks his dog.
No, he just fucks his dog off that he's
Right.
had since episode 1, season 1.
Oh, right.
And it pissed off a lot of people because it's been there.
It's a dog.
It's a dire wolf, it's a big fucking thing.
Well, that's why you always worry when you see him in games, like, you're going to kill that dog, aren't you?
Yeah. So he just fucks it off. It's like, alright, yeah, take that. Right, and everybody was pissed off about it, justifiably so, right? So one of the last scenes with him, he actually goes up and he strokes a dog, and everybody's like, alright, finally strokes a dog. But when I was watching it, I'm like, he's not looking at it.
Ah.
He's looking off. He's like kind of looking over yonder, and the dog's staring at him. And he snuggles it, and it sort of nudges him, and he falls forward. I thought, that looks really odd, really odd. Anyway, as it turns out, they used the exact CGI that they used in episode fucking 4 of season 5 or some shit.
Oh, right.
You're like, you lazy bastards. So yeah, it's that kind of thing with the eyes looking and stuff. Yeah.
So them getting it ready for November seemed a little bit silly. So they've delayed it
Yes.
till February
Yeah.
the 14th
Nice one.
to fix it.
Otherwise known as Brexit Day.
I kind of want, you know, when you get the special edition DVD,
Yeah.
which we're all going to get. Well, it's
Yeah.
Blu-ray now, isn't it? Blu-ray.
Yeah. I want the special where you can see
I
it. With
want the original. And I bet I end up liking the original more.
Yeah, just because of how fucking horrible it is.
Because I'll get used to the Sonic, how they eventually make him. And then I'm like, kind of like a weird one. I like the spazzy one now. PlayStation and Microsoft cloud partnership, exploring cloud solutions
You know what?
togetherness.
Yeah. Do you know
But-
what?
It's a bit bullshit.
Yeah.
Go on.
You probably touch on this.
Finish your thought.
What I liked on this when I read a little bit, which you're probably going to touch on. So I don't know, because we don't know this thing. We don't talk about it before. Adds to the free flow.
Yeah.
Does make it a bit of a clusterfuck, but this is what rambling on's about.
Yeah, we're rambling. We have to change names to
I like the fact
concise.
that I saw some either a tweet or some fucking comment from the head of PlayStation who went, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, so the PlayStation people are like, I don't know about this, because
Yeah.
it'll be PlayStation, it'll be Sony, won't it?
Yeah,
Did it? It
Sony
won't be
actually spoke
PlayStation,
to him,
really.
which I thought was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
I hope that Sony
that,
agreed to let XBLA on on Game Pass on PlayStation. They've gone, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Didn't speak, because they leave them, don't they? They leave them to do whatever they want.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
speak to PlayStation. Went, well, we've just fucking signed this deal. Like,
Can't
you
do that.
realise what you've
You
done?
can't do that.
You realise what you've
We're at
done?
war. Console wars. You don't heard of these things.
Fucking
But
love it.
yeah, so they're not working together right now.
No.
It's a sort of shitty, non-binding agreement.
Yeah, it's to use.
not a
it's to use
contract.
It's more to use the software, isn't it, and the infrastructure of Microsoft Azure for
It's a kind of like,
as opposed to gaming.
it's kind of like, well, we might do. We'll agree to might do.
Yeah.
There's no contracts, none of that shit. So they can just go no at any point.
Yeah.
It's really weak.
It's a great play by Microsoft, because they've already gotten a pseudo in with Nintendo. So Sony will be like, what the fuck's this? What the fuck's going on here? We'll speak to Microsoft then. And it just makes Microsoft in a really powerful position. Because now, because Nintendo and Sony aren't going to share any information about these meetings, Microsoft can just walk into Nintendo and go, well, they've said that we're going to put Game Pass and stuff on on their consoles.
It's not shit stirring carton.
Yeah, you can really. They're in such a powerful position.
Yeah.
I find it really funny.
Nintendo is pulling mobile games in Belgium amid loot box concerns
Nice.
because they basically made it illegal. They said it's gambling, so you can't do that.
It is gambling.
Yeah, so that's what Belgium's done. So Nintendo like, better take them like, is it Animal Crossing? That's a bit loot boxy, or something.
Something like that, yeah.
And Fire Emblem and something else. I don't know what that Mario Kart's like. That might be a bit like that.
Or the mobile version.
The mobile one.
Is it out yet?
No, but there's like a beta or something. So I've seen little bits of it.
It's like my collar out. I'm looking really scruffy today. That's a bit better, isn't it?
It's a bit weird. Oh yeah. But by the end of this, you'll be like Reese Mogg.
I would be. It's inequitable. I don't even know what the word means.
Ouya
Alright.
Game Store
Yep.
closes for good.
Fucking hell.
I didn't know it was still going. did you?
Well done, Ouya, for going on for so long. Well done.
Came out in 2013.
Oh, fucking well done. Well done, chaps. I had one of them.
8.5 million Kickstarter.
Yeah.
25 million
Sold.
dollars.
Yeah.
No, from other investors. No, they're in massive debt. They fucked it. So them investors, well, Kickstarter, so that's just everyday people in it.
Yeah.
They're fucked. Because what you got shit box.
It would have been better if they released it as an open source, because it was kind of open source. You had to work around, fucking around with stuff. But if they would have done that, but then the thing is with that open source aspect, I'm sure a lot of game developers who wanted to put the stuff on there went, nah, don't like that.
Gets crowded by guff.
Well, it does, but I mean, in concept, it was a nice idea. This is why I don't think something like Google Stadia or even Apple's thing would work, because I don't think they'll look at the situation of Ouya. I think somebody will mention Ouya and they go, oh, that's, yeah, but they didn't have our money.
It'll be streaming. That Ouya's not streaming, is it? You
No, but I
downloading
think they'll
shit.
fuck stuff up. I think they'll fuck it up in the same regard. It's just that they're a bigger name. That's the thing.
That's probably why Sony and Microsoft were talking.
Yeah.
They're probably thinking, well, if that takes off, we're going to need to team
Game
up
industry
and
is
fuck them.
set for a big shift because the kids are just playing one game.
Fortnite, not Apex. Some.
Some might play that, but
Fortnite's the one.
it's broken. It's broken. It's broken the industry. It's broken the industry. That and multiple things, really. There's multiple.
Game Pass.
Well, there's Game Pass. There's as far as adult gamers are concerned, it's like what game? What's the most recent game you've played from EA?
I don't know.
I know that you bought Mass Effect for a $5.
Mass Effect. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, but you
But I
bought.
played the free
Yeah.
hour, 3 hours.
Right, okay, but you didn't pay any money for it. But you
No.
paid £5 for Mass Effect Andromeda, didn't you? Right.
Yeah.
You still haven't played it properly yet.
No, it's still in Ramble.
So like, this, do you not see this as a problem? It's like I hear EA is associated to a game. I don't want to play that.
That whole game's a problem. Yeah, and the Star Wars one, that's the problem.
You see, so I just don't want to play them. When
Battlefront.
EA, so all the sports games can go and kiss me dick. Not interested, even though that's where they make a lot of money. But
Yeah.
like a lot of average gamers are going, no, well, you as a company,
They've
I'm
got
not
that
buying your
covered
shit
for them sort of people.
But I'm not buying your shit anymore,
FIFA people.
right? And then they have to change the loot box things. That's going to screw them over. So you've got big game developers like EA that push out AAA games, and then sulk because they don't make any money. Then slag off the user base because they're not spending enough money. A la how they have been doing with Anthem. They've been blaming the gamers, not
Have
the
they?
game. And you're like, what the fuck? So you got them that are pissing people off, so they're not releasing games often enough for people to want to play anything.
I don't think Apex is that them that's not making any
Yeah,
money.
Apex is them. It's
Not making
Respawn
as much money anymore.
And then they try and force all this other stuff on, and then you've got Game Pass. Then you've got these streaming services that are coming out. Then it makes you go, well, I've got Game Pass, so if I buy a game, once you've been burnt once by buying a game while having Game Pass, and then that game turning up a month later on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Once you've been burnt, you're like, I don't want to buy a
well,
game. So there's a lot of games out there that are
Indie
fucking
games are alright
struggling.
though, when they're a fiver.
Indie games are alright.
I've played a few good ones lately.
Yeah, I've played a couple
I've played a shit
recently.
in and all.
Yeah, I played. Yeah, yeah, I'll get on that.
I'm very picky with what I buy, and
Yeah.
I fucked up.
But I mean,
I'll tell you about that later.
the thing is like there's too much of a. People need to take the time on the games. I mean, I know CD Projekt Red is struggling at the moment, but they take the time, and when it comes out, it's going to be
GTA
brilliant.
and Witcher and stuff like that, and the new
Cyberpunk 2077.
So what used to be called Cyberminge.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, they changed it because Minge in Polish means something different.
Even though it's not EA, I think EA made them change it.
Possibly.
I feel like blaming them
but
for
then you know, then you've got these kind of insidious fucking actions like from Activision, where people are getting sick of Call of Duty now, like sick to death of Call of Duty, and they don't like what they've done.
Next Call of Duty is Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I know. See, because this is how panicky they are.
Let's go and do that one again. I think
Yeah.
it must be a remaster.
No, it's a brand new game.
Is it?
Yeah, because they've already re-released Call of Duty Modern Warfare as a remaster.
Oh, yeah, they have, haven't
and
they?
added microtransactions to
They've
it.
already done that.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
So what the fuck's that? Maybe it's a remaster.
It's
master.
a brand new game. It's a brand
it's a remaster.
A remaster.
That's what they're doing every year now.
Yeah, see.
They're making the same game, shiny.
But so that hurts people. So you got a lot of people then who go like, well, I played Call of Duty Black Ops 4, sold. See, this is the thing. Activision count it as a failure, but it's like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 sold as many copies of Black Ops 3, but it counts it as a failure because it didn't go up.
Yeah.
So they count it as a failure.
They probably sold
So
more
all
than
the
every other
talk in
game.
all those circles are like, oh, it's a failure. This is a failure. So they're going to back away from it, and it's a failure when you don't spend all your fucking money on them. So you disenfranchise people. Then there's not enough physical media coming out
But even people
for you
that-
to trade shit in, for you to want to do this.
Even
The kids are
people-
just buying V-Bucks and that's it.
Yeah, but even people that like Call of Duty are figuring out that you spend all this time leveling up or whatever they do in
Yeah.
that game, and then another one comes out, and you've got to do it all again.
Yeah, but that was the thing. I mean, what Ubisoft did a good thing when they went, right, we're going to take 2 years out of this Assassin's Creed. It's getting stale,
Yeah.
right? And you're like, right,
And then
okay.
It were different when
And
it
then they
came
went,
out.
right, here's
I haven't played
Origins.
it.
And I've not played Origins. It does look interesting.
I'm
I'd rather
more
play
interested though,
the
yeah.
Greek one, but then the problem is with the Greek one is whenever I watch videos of it, it's just littered with microtransactions, so it puts me off it. The thing is like, so there's game developers where, I mean, I can't be the only person in this, where I will just fucking ignore a game from them. I picked up Titanfall when it was about 15 quid.
Well, they ignored Titanfall. so
And
that's
they
all right.
ignored Titanfall.
If they're ignoring
and I've
something,
only just started playing
oh,
it.
yeah.
I picked it up months ago. I've only just started playing it. You came around and played it. And you see how again a little bit. I don't know what the fuck the narrative is. I don't know what's
It's a
going
bit
on.
quirky though, isn't it?
It's
Keeps
quirky.
you going.
It's nice. It's probably the best EA game I've played. And it's one of them. It's like maybe you should have given Anthem to these lads. That's what I was thinking.
Titanfall 3 to play,
I reckon they're going to get shut down.
free to play.
BioWare's going to get shut down. BioWare's going to get shut down within the next 12 months. Apparently they're working on Dragon Age 4, but I think that's going to be put back, and I wouldn't be surprised if that goes to another developer. I reckon BioWare's going to be
Free
looking
to play,
stealthily shut down.
online only.
Stealthily shut down, so that means that that big developer is not releasing any games. We really, I mean, Xbox rarely gets any fucking actual exclusives that are worth anybody's time, to be honest, and I'm an Xbox guy. I mean, there's only so many that produce those exclusives that are any good, but even then they're a handful. So what's to keep people on consoles? People's like expectations of actual storytelling, for me personally, seems to have been dropping. It's like, I use Horizon Zero Dawn all the time as an example. The story in that is poor, piss poor. It's just poor. And people lauded the story as being really good. It's like, oh, it's a 9 out of 10. So you're like, no, it's terrible.
God of
But when
War
you start saying that's good, that's a good.
Last of Us.
Yeah,
They're the last good stories I
Yeah.
recall.
yeah.
Can't think of anything else. And the good games as well.
And the good games as
What
well.
a combo.
But it's like, so Sony are killing it in that regard, but only killing it like you've got 2 games and you killed it with. That's it. You've got 2 games you can kill it with.
Yeah. I want that every year from a different developer.
Well, I want that every 2 years. Give me a game to wait for.
There's
when you had
so many
SNES,
developers. It's like, can each developer just make one fucking game every 5 years that has a good story and it plays alright?
Well, this is it. I mean, so
surely
you've got
Detroit Become Human.
Oh, we're
Still haven't played it.
Oh, right.
Have you played it?
No, I haven't played it. No. But that's the thing with like story. I think it's like the bar is getting so fucking lowered because everything looks pretty. You can very rarely deny that a new game that comes out doesn't look in some way alright. So it all depends on what you're comparing it to. If you're comparing everything to Red Dead Redemption 2, then everything's going to kind of fall by the wayside to a degree. But the storytelling, because Red Dead Redemption 2 story, it was below par, even for a Rockstar game. Comparing them to themselves, this is poor. And then it's the same with like a lot of them. So the narrative in games are getting poorer and poorer and poorer. And then it means you start putting up with lack of decent gameplay, glitches, bugs everywhere. We've all come to accept a fucking, not begrudgingly accept a day one fucking patch of 50 gig. You're like, this is ridiculous.
Even good games get packed, like Metro. It's like
Witcher 3 was a bit of a mess at the beginning.
Like they've sorted a lot of things out. I bet I'd enjoy Witcher more now.
Oh, you really would.
Because it's always the little things.
It's still a mess. It's still busy.
It's like that Wargrove, I like that, but it had little minor things that were irritating. But they fixed all that now.
Yeah.
And now I've got back into it. But if I had that on disc, even though it's a download game, then I would have got rid of it.
Wouldn't it?
It would be gone.
It would have gone. And I see, this is where I see the physical media thing dying. It's just doing that, and they see that, and the fact that you own something digitally then just means that, well, fuck you, it never gets traded in. So it never gets a negative press as you seeing millions of copies of it in a game store.
Yeah.
You know, it won't have that No Man's Sky issue with like you turn up and these shelves full of it, all pre-owned. You're like, what the fuck? That's terrible.
At least you can pick it up for a quid.
Yeah, but now it's like, well, let's get rid of that. Apparently that game's good now.
It's good now.
It's good now. But, well, what are we, a year and a half, 2 years out? After it's been released? Is that really the time for people to go, now that's a good game?
It's a living game. It's allowed to be shit.
But take your time.
It wasn't presented as that. They've just turned it into that.
They've turned it into that. But this is the thing, it's like, take your time on it. And I know it must be very, very difficult for at least the small independent game studios to keep churning these money in.
They're the only ones that do take the time.
But just get it.
He just went too big and started talking bollocks.
Release a game with Xbox 360 style graphics, PlayStation 4 style graphics, right? They're good. They're decent enough graphics. You can go back to GTA 5 on the
that's
360
why
and
these
PS4. They're good.
Little 16-bit games can be quite good sometimes.
Well, this is it.
Piss around
but then you can do like year afterwards. Then drop a graphic fucking update. Then you can do that. Don't do a fucking gameplay patch where like actually when you get to chapter 3, your game always crashes. So we have to do an update. It's like, why have you not play tested this shit? Write something better. Witcher 3's writing fucking fantastic. Fantastic writing.
It's better than that Game of Thrones shit.
Oh god, that were horrible. But yeah, so yeah.
John Wick creator working on a Just Cause movie. I'm gonna go movie mad now.
Oh, right, okay.
That's happening.
Right, alright.
It's starting production soon. It'll be out in a while.
Okay.
Everything's becoming a movie.
I know, and they don't get it right every time. Every time. That's why Pikachu Detective looks interesting.
Yeah, because they've just gone outside
somewhere
somewhere else. Yeah, they've gone a bit weird over there. Mortal Kombat movie. Hitting cinemas March 2021. Reboot. I kind of like them, instead of just rebooting shit, why don't they just continue it?
Instead of rebooting it, why don't they do what they do with games and then just give that movie a patch?
Yeah, patch it.
Patch it with all the deleted scenes
Yeah,
and
re-release
it
it.
at the cinema.
Yeah, re-release
Costs you
it.
nothing.
Yeah.
But then they have to pay all the actors again. And you're like, yeah, but
No, they can do that flaky face thing, whatever it's called.
deep fake.
Deep fake, yeah, make it up.
Like lower actor.
Change the dialogue, make it better.
Well, that's it. Just do that. Just
Better
update your
special
movie.
effects.
Just update your movie.
Yeah, just get some nerd on computer for.
Who's got your rights?
a
Who's
year.
got the rights to this game? I have. Right. Okay. Well, we're just gonna
They can
re-release.
change Sonic. They can change all them.
Yeah. and it'll cost them less, and they'll re-release the game. As opposed to having a budget of 100 million, all of a sudden they've got a budget of 2 million. They send it out there, they sort it.
I don't think they'll be spending 100 million on Mortal Kombat.
No, but
I think they should.
Well, I think,
but I don't think they will.
You know,
It's been made in Australia by Australian people.
Oh right.
I don't think there's 100 million in the whole country.
No.
I mean, it's a big country, but
It's a fucking huge country.
not many people there, is there?
No.
A few dotted about.
Yeah.
Doctor Who's getting a feature-length VR game later this year. Why have they said feature-length?
Because it's only going to be an hour and a half long.
It says it's a game. I thought it was just going to be like an experience. So it's like, oh, it's like a movie, but you know,
It'll be an
you're in it.
interactive experience. What it'll be is, it'll only be for it'll be for those allies and feminists, so they can experience being a woman and what it's like to walk around as a woman and basically be picked on for being a woman. You know, all the
Yeah,
problems
darling.
being a woman.
They did make it a bit social justice.
Oh, they
though,
fucking
didn't
will do. Yeah, well, I've not watched it for. I've not watched it for
Yeah,
years.
everyone's a disabled lesbian now.
Yeah, back in 1800s.
Like in 1800. Predator VR game seemingly coming to PSVR soon. There's a trophy list, which is funny because he collects trophies, doesn't he?
He does,
like your
yeah.
head and stuff. So that's cool.
That's
but
alright.
no, there's a trophy list that's
Tidy.
appeared somewhere. So Predator VR game, or is it a feature length VR?
Yeah, it's probably going to be an
movie
hour and a
game?
half long. That's going to be the new terminology to tell you that it's an hour and a half long.
Right price, I'm right with that.
Right price of free.
£1. I can call
Free.
it a rental.
Free.
I'll rent it.
Free because it's a promotion.
If it takes
for
an
a
hour and
movie.
a half to do, I'll rent it £3. Or I'll pay £5 if it's 4K HDR. You're not going to get that with PSVR, are you really?
No, you're not going to get on with PS4. It doesn't actually put out native 4K.
Well, whatever. Metro Exodus getting 2 DLC expansions starting this summer.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that.
Part 2, early 2020.
Have you
£20 for the...
Have you finished it yet?
No, I've been playing other games. Well, you're going to have to wait till I finish Wargrove. Got back into it, they fixed it. Laptop with the 6 deadliest viruses in the world
Is
for
what
sale.
we're recording this with.
Yeah, which is probably this one. It's
Yeah.
probably got 7 of them. I'm not sure how they're the deadliest. I mean, they don't actually kill you.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's SARS,
Yeah.
Ebola.
They did have some funny names, couldn't be asked writing them
Right,
down. Something
okay.
like Black Mamba and weird things. Oh yeah, I said the B word. We're watching Kill
Demonetised.
Bill.
Demonetised.
We're watching Kill Bill, it's ruined
You
me.
see an advert at the beginning of this video, click thumbs up so we know that they're playing videos, because we actually don't allow videos. I click that we put paid product adverts in the videos, which
Oh,
means
so they
that,
can't put
that
videos
they're
on.
not meant to put adverts on
on.
the front of it, you see. So if you see an advert at the beginning of this video, click a thumb up, because it helps us, and it also tells YouTube fuck off, right?
Yeah.
Because we're not making any money from this.
These viruses,
Mhm.
deadliest. I suppose it could be deadly, like if they stopped electricity from happening.
Yeah.
Something, maybe.
Yeah.
You walk in, the lights aren't working, you walk into something.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
Well, it's caused over the years, somewhere from like 2000, and it's all the best ones. It's like a
Right.
best of on this one laptop. But how did they get them on there?
You probably downloaded them.
Yeah, but then how do you download the next one?
Well, they'll parse them off. They'll like.
Yeah, but the
that's
viruses don't find their way out.
No, not necessarily. They'll know what they'll do. They'll know what virus they're after getting, so they'll make a.
Life always finds a way.
It does, yeah.
95 billion in damages.
You reckon that these viruses are crossed with South American frog DNA then?
Could be, yeah. Then women rule the world. That's it.
You expect viruses on the laptop to breed?
Is it? Was that Chinese looking
Yeah,
guy?
Dr. Wu.
Yeah, he was in the new one, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's in the 2 new ones. Yeah.
Starting bid $260,000. Don't know what it got up to. I didn't keep up to date with it. It's not actually legal to sell viruses.
So he's selling
As
his
you'd
laptop.
imagine.
Yeah.
But he's selling it as like a quirky thing, like a, I don't know,
Like in a glass case.
like a loophole.
Yeah, it'll be in a glass clay.
Yeah, like
case.
it's just, you know.
Part of history.
Yeah, part of history.
Come on, everybody, come around.
Yeah.
Part of history.
But
Seven
someone
of the
still
world's deadly
has that
viruses.
laptop,
Yeah.
and they could still do some shit.
Crack on. Crack on. I think it'll do society as a whole a fucking world of good.
Wipe out for a week.
A fucking couple of months.
Couple of
bang,
months.
Internet don't work.
Yeah.
I think it'll hurt a lot of businesses. I get that, but I think as an interpersonal level,
But it'll
I
hurt
think
all of them
society.
equally. Apart from the local shops
Yeah, well, this is it.
and the ice arena and
So-
things like that.
On an interpersonal level, on a social level, I think it'd be better.
Go
I think a lot of
outside.
people go out there and they realise that all the bigotry that they've got against other people is wholly unfounded. And
It'll
the
be like-
scaremongering of the internet is what makes you hate everybody. You'll also find out that all the people you have been calling autistic are probably more autistic than you first thought.
It'll be like, you know, when the power goes
Mm,
and then you go outside and you're looking down the street
yeah.
and then everyone else is outside
Yeah.
looking down the street.
And they're all in
looking at
1900s clothes, like chimney sweep. Like,
Yeah, and then everybody starts talking, and then people start bringing out candles and sharing them.
Yeah, well, it's weird when
And
there's
it
a
gets
power
all
cut, 'cause
lovely.
when people come over and start talking to you and they haven't seen you, they get the thumbs out and they're like, "How
Try-
are you doing?"
They try to talk, but they can't.
Smiley face. It'll be brilliant. It will like coming out of the caves. Honestly, I really do think it'd be the greatest thing.
Well, get bidding. Might get it for cheap. There's 8 types of gamer, according to new research.
Oh, because we have to put people in boxes, don't we? Right, go on. Put me in the group that I then have to hate all the other groups for. Go on.
I'll start at the majority.
Right, let me get
Work
a
my
fag
way
for this.
down. Get yourself a fag. Right, 27%
Fag is a British term for a cigarette.
or time filler. So you can be a time filler. Oh, they're pretty self-explanatory.
No, explain.
I imagine it's kind of like you're waiting for a bus, you're playing Angry Birds, or you're waiting.
You're waiting for
You're
Game of
waiting to
Thrones to
start-
download.
Yeah, you'll play something.
Yeah, you're waiting for.
You've got an
you're
hour
waiting
to
for some
kill before you go to
porn.
work.
Do people download porn anymore? I think it's good now.
They'll stream it on that Google.
Because that's an old thing. isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe they're teaming up with Sony and Microsoft. Cloud porn.
Cloud porn. I've never watched that. I'll try that.
19% cloud gamer.
Right.
That'll be the cloud porn gamer you're on about.
I'm gonna Google cloud porn after this and see what comes up. 'Cause the internet is a weird and wonderful place.
You probably accidentally write clown.
And it'll just
Fry
reinforce why the internet needs to be shut down for a month.
Cloud gamer. I imagine that's people that stream all the time. There can't be too many of them, surely.
About 19% apparently.
It doesn't make sense to me, that.
No.
Because you don't stream everything. Where would you go to stream most of your stuff, say?
I don't know. It'll just be on your phone then, won't it, really?
Even then, you download it.
Yeah, but you still streaming directly to the service, otherwise a lot of your games don't actually save the progress, do they?
Maybe they mean online.
Yeah,
Playing
maybe.
online.
Yeah, maybe.
Should have read them. Thought they were self-explanatory.
We'll
but-
find out. We'll move on and we'll find out.
Right, that was a draw.
Oh.
Right, 13%. Popcorn gamer.
It's people who play Detroit.
People that play Detroit and watch Twitch.
Yeah.
Watch other,
Yeah,
or
alright,
just watch
okay,
other people
yeah.
play.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 13%. That's quite a lot. Ultimate gamer, 13% as well. Ultimate gamer. Ultimate game. You're gaming all the time then, isn't it?
Right,
You're,
I'm
like,
guessing,
you're buying
yeah.
shit, you're
I'm guessing.
doing, that's all you're doing,
I'm
most
guessing
part.
that's got to be
I
it.
assume you go to work a little bit to buy them.
No, the parents will do it.
Yeah, maybe you're just playing Fortnite.
Yeah, he's playing Fortnite.
That should be like one game,
Yeah.
shouldn't it? I don't think they've covered that. Because there are people that just play one thing.
Yeah.
They've not even got that here. They don't know what they're doing, these fucking researchers.
No, they're not showing me games, are they?
Fucking shit bastards, I'm going on my own list. Right, oh, right, we've got 3 equal now. Equal 9%ers. 9% all around enthusiast. Bit of everything. I'd put myself in that category. I mean, I've got my things that I play,
Yeah, I'd probably.
but I'll dick around in other things.
I'll go with that.
You know,
yeah.
if I had a
I'd
PC,
like to
I'd
consider
do-
myself that, but I've been
Yeah.
told by the left-wing media that
Yeah.
I'm the more aggressive right-wing version, which is the ultimate gamer, because
Oh,
it's a
right.
gaming extremist, isn't it?
Ah, too much testosterone.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Or you're an incel.
I am actually involuntary celibate. I really am. I would like to get laid, but nobody wants to lay me.
That's what it is. See, they know. The media knows. Conventional player.
I'd probably put myself in conventional player then, to be honest.
Hardware enthusiast. These are all 9%. By the way.
Right, okay.
Hardware. That's like your PC, building a PC, innit? And or buying all latest stuff.
Yeah, constantly buying the updated
Yeah.
version, Xbox One X, PlayStation
Yeah, I've got
Pro.
PlayStation Pro. I've got a Switch
VR,
and I've got all
and
bits
yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I've got
yeah.
all extra. Yeah, that's what that'll be.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so we're getting a bit. We're on to Rare Trophy now. This is the Platinum Backseat Viewer.
Well, wouldn't that be somebody who watches Twitch then?
Maybe that's someone who watches Twitch. So what's the other one then? The Popcorn Gamer. Maybe the Popcorn Gamer watches
Uncharted.
Twitch and you
Plays.
and Detroit,
Yeah.
and Backseat Viewer is just like, oh, might be your bird if you're playing,
Yeah.
and she's not really interested, but she doesn't mind watching, or vice versa.
She understands that if she wants those fucking brand new shiny shoes that you're going to buy her, she's going to
Yeah.
have to put up with you
You have
playing.
to put up with your fucking Mario Kart.
Yeah, put up with you being on
Can't put- not allowed to play
Chloe
with it.
Redfield's ass for a few hours.
Yeah, so they're the lists.
Right. I'd just put
They need the
myself-
solo one on there. They need the one game fucking gamer.
Yeah,
That
well-
just, or the FIFA every year, or the Call of Duty
Yeah.
every year, or the Fortnite forever.
Mm.
There's a couple more categories, and I think that'd be the highest percentage. Really,
Where
I
did
think they would
where
take
did
the
they get
lead.
these numbers from? Their ass. Did they pull them out?
NASA.
Their ass.
It was.
yeah. Well, we don't believe NASA, do we? Because NASA's fake.
It was according to new research, so that means scientists were in a lab.
Yeah. And they asked several rats
Yeah.
what games they'd
Yeah,
like
they
to
had
play.
rats.
And 13% of our rat.
Yeah, rats, electric, cats, cat smell, mazes.
Yeah, which game would you like to go
Yeah,
play?
yeah.
Oh, look at that one.
Loud noises, lights on, lights off.
That one's running off, it's a
Yeah.
popcorn.
That's what scientists
That's what
do.
it is, yeah.
That's all they do all day,
Mm.
and then they go, oh, guess what?
We made some shit up.
That's what it is.
Disprove it.
Yeah. Okay. Wanking Sim. This is the last one.
Okay, I'm interested.
Releases in autumn.
Well, being an incel, that sounds like...
Yeah. Well, I thought that when you said Intel.
Yeah.
I watched a bit of it. I feel like it should be VR. Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. I know there is a VR one with a
Yeah, I think it's that.
flashlight one where you can just...
What is it flash? Oh well.
You have a flashlight attachment to it and...
Oh, right, and you actually shag it. No, this is a game. I imagine you'd shake your thing like a waggle.
Well, there's some...
Not your dick, like, you know.
It is
your
an
controller.
interesting thing. It is an interesting thing, right?
But it looks a bit like, you know, the goat simulator where when you hit something it goes flying.
Right, okay.
So the introduction to on the trailer is you're obviously seeing it almost like it's in VR, so it
Yeah.
could be a VR game. And he walks into a church, and then you sort of look down, and I imagine you're wiggling a controller.
Oh, right, okay.
And he's going, and it's really fast and stupid.
Well,
It's like he's
actually-
panic
actually
wanking.
wanking.
It's like he's having a panic wank. He's just going, and he goes into church, and everybody's like turns around. It's sort of shitty sort of graphics, but it'll do sort of thing.
It'll do.
And then you sort of kick, like someone will run towards you, and you'll just kick them and they'll fly across the room like stupid
That's
ragdoll.
brilliant.
And you look down, he's just like, it's sort of blurred out.
That's awesome.
Like that, like he's
Sounds
just
like
gone,
a
he's just
good
gone mad. And then another bit shows he just goes into someone's house, And there's a police car, he kicks them out
That's a much more relatable.
Wanking simulator.
Much more relatable story than Horizon Zero Dawn and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, but not Detroit.
Well, I've not
Show
played
me
Detroit.
game story
Well,
of the
Detroit is technically a wanking simulator, and it's David Cage wanking again.
About himself.
Yeah, well, I want to be a movie director. Well, nobody wants you.
Just make them things. Matt, he's good anyway.
Yeah.
Award, Show Me Games Award, Detroit by
Yeah.
Best Story. And that's that. News has been abused. There is
Wowzers.
more news on Show Me Games News. Loads of it. Go and check that out.
Every week, so even if we're not doing this,
There's always news.
There's always news.
Just flittering away from
Right,
around the
we'll get
world.
rid of this ashtray and stuff, and I'll be back in a minute.
So, what the fuck have you been playing, Mr. Shoulders?
Well,
Wanking Sim. You've been playing Wanking Sim, haven't you? You just pretend you don't know what it is.
well, I've been practicing
Wanking Sim.
Wanking Sim for when it gets released.
It's not a sim then, though.
Yeah, I've been practicing though to make sure my skill level's up.
Wanking
like,
real for ready for the sim.
Yeah, well, that's what you do. Yeah, you know, it's a bit like a lot of people when they're playing Street Fighter and stuff. They'll go and they'll do karate and stuff,
Yeah.
just so they'll like
Some
martial
martial arts.
timing and trying to apply that martial arts skill.
Few fireballs
then,
out.
then to Street Fighter or something. So I've been wanking in anticipation, in wet,
Yeah. So it kind of works both ways. as
rigid,
well.
intimidating. Yeah.
So you've been playing that, and what else you've been playing?
No, so Mr. Dan Smash of YouTube fame, he said we haven't spoke for a while, and he sent me a message and he said, "Alright mate, I haven't spoken to you in a while. Hey, mate, do you want some Xbox games?" Yeah. So he sent me four
Xbox One games.
Xbox One independent games, indie games.
All right.
He said, "Check them out. Tell me what you think of them." So I'm gonna write some stuff for him.
What codes or physical?
The actual codes, so I can download them. The 4 games were for Lone Sales,
Never heard of it.
Mutant Football League.
Never heard
I
of it.
think it's called Blood Ties or Blood something or other,
Never heard of it.
and Ascendance.
Never heard of it.
So we'll run through them quickly. Ascendance is like I'm positive it used to be a VR game, or it was originally made for a VR
I
game.
thought it was on Netflix.
Right, and it was you've got all these coloured platforms. You basically you can climb
Going
up,
up.
find
Ah!
your way up, right? Ascendance.
Ascendance.
It was all right, but I feel like I meant to play this in VR, so it kept irritating me a little bit. And you can't invert it. You can't invert it.
Right.
So
Burn
that
it.
well, like,
Burn it. Delete. Put it on that laptop with viruses.
yeah, that's where that belongs. So yeah, all right. Well, I want to play in VR. Next one is Blood Ties or Blood whatever. What it is a cheap ass knockoff of Laura Croft character
Right.
in
Pointy tits.
No, more
Modern.
like, more 360 graphics.
Okay. In between.
In a room, in a circular room, and zombies spawn, and you kill them in waves, and once you kill waves, you get money at the end of it, and you can go upgrade, and it just carries on.
Like a horde.
Ad infinitum for now. Yeah, it's just a horde game. It's turd. Especially when I found out the price was $19.99. I'm like, okay, leave that shit. For Lone Sales is very pretty.
Okay.
Very pretty.
Is it a walking sim?
No, you've got this kind of steampunk-esque steam engine type thing, right? And then you get attachments for it,
Okay.
and you're just travelling from left to right on the screen, and you're just moving. Really nice art style. It's a Sunday afternoon game where you sit there and you might play an hour. And it's like minor puzzles every now and again. But like if the wind's blowing towards you, you don't want your sails up, so you're gonna have to burn stuff to make your engine run. But if the wind's blowing in the right direction, you put your sails up and you're just travelling. It's nice and chill. It's really nice and chill. It's one of those where you don't do a full session on. You might do an hour and go, right, okay, I'm done. That's all right. Sunday afternoon, just
sounds
nice
quite
and
okay,
mellow.
that
It's really
sounds
nice. I'll show you after this. So there's that. But one that I did really get into of the 4 was Mutant Football League.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one I'd go for.
It's-
I'd save that till last.
It's American football. Quirky as fuck. You can kill the people that you're playing against, so you do actually murder some people and stuff. The commentary's fucking awesome.
Right.
Right, so you have these superpower skills that you can only use like once a half. Right, so you have 4 quarters and you have like
It's like Mario Strikers.
Bit like that, yeah, and so
death.
you'll have a super like defense skill and a super offensive skill. So one of the offensive skills, for instance, is your quarterback will pull out a shotgun, then you just run, you just fucking blast them in the face as you're running with it. Nice.
And then they get offended.
Or there's one like one of the defend ones, for instance, is see, I should have written down some of the commentary things, but you imbue yourself with lightning, so when you tackle people, just lightning, and the if you do several attacks, the commentators will go something like, "Holy fuck! It's like he's like Thor on a revenge bender." It's like, I just like that term. And there's one of them where you make it all hallucinogenic, and he's like, "Well, I don't know what's going on. You know, he doesn't know what's going on." No, what is it now? I can't remember the exact wording, but it's something like, "Well, he doesn't know what's going on, but now he can taste numbers, but he has no concept of what he's forgotten what the concept of time is." Right. It's just the commentary is actually really fucking funny. Yeah, it's an American football game. You're playing as monsters, werewolves, aliens, and stuff like that, going around destroying people. You can play it online against people. You can play co-op with each other. It's a good, easy to pick up American football game. Still, one of those easy to pick up, hard to master, and then with something like Mario Strikers and stuff like that, you will seemingly get bullshitted by when they use their special moves. But you can bribe the ref, for instance. So my very first match that I had, I ended up running to the end zone, getting a fucking touchdown. I'm like buzzing, and the referee goes, yeah, it's wrong that. Go back an extra 10 yards, so I'd run fucking 50, so then my first down is, I now have to run extra. What the fuck?
They bribed him.
Right, I didn't realise at first. I didn't know. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a bit of a jack bastard move. So then my next play, I actually scored another touchdown. I'm like, right, I'm going through my options. Like, kill ref. Right, fuck it. So I just went, smash fuck out at ref, and then I got another penalty for smashing fuck out at ref, but it's alright. But then it was like, alright, I can bribe the ref now. So you feel like you're going to get your ass kicked in one move, you might bribe the ref. So if they get a touchdown, it's like, nah, you didn't get a touchdown.
Right, cool. This sounds really good.
No, you didn't get a touchdown, you can fuck right off.
Yeah, this sounds good.
It's kind of quirky and annoying. You can only, again, that's a power you can only use once per half. So
that's what get me into getting FIFA again, if they had like a stupid mode.
Well, it reminds me a lot of, minus some of the fucking running up the walls and stuff. Did you ever play NFL Street?
No.
NFL Street were brilliant. They were just fucking big, chunky, cartoony characters, and you're playing American football on the street. So if there's a wall, you can run up the wall, and like, fuck you, and just jump off, and you do silly little skills and stuff. It kind of reminds me of that, and it also reminds me of
we can kill people.
NFL Blitz, and NFL Blitz was a fucking brilliant thing made by Acclaim, because they didn't have the actual official NFL license.
Oh, right.
So in Blitz it were amazing, you see, because if you tackle somebody really, really hard, it'd zoom in, it'd bring up the bones, and it'd show you breaking the bones in X-ray.
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and like the balls pop. You'll tackle somebody, the balls will pop.
Yeah.
It were really
that's
good.
great.
So it reminds me of that. So it just adds that. It drops the pole-facedness.
With FIFA, I want a spazzy mode, and it's just every now and then it's rare, but you boot the ball, and if it hits someone in the face, like pong, like at school, but it'll just take the fucking head off.
Well, you see,
just random.
Well, the thing is FIFA Street had something similar. Like you'd be able to press loads of buttons, and you'll do loads of silly little skills, and you'd run up a wall.
I want blood and death and that.
Yeah, but no, that's it. Yeah, so it's like that, but it's
not monsters. Like it's a real game of football.
Yeah.
And everything's serious.
Yeah, but
every now and then.
Well, because that's what NFL Blitz was
when you
like.
can turn it up, you can have it like totally mental, where
it's
just mental all the time, or you could just like have like rare. So people won't know you've got it on this spazzy mode, and then every now and then something will happen.
Yeah,
like a cow will just come out of the sky and land. I don't fucking know.
It's alright. I'm playing
a streaker. They don't have streakers in FIFA. It's not realistic.
There used to be an American football. There used to be a football game, UK soccer game. In the arcade made by a Japanese company. I can't remember what it was called now, but there used to be streakers in that. Streaker would just run on. You're like, what the fuck? This is weird. But yeah, so those were the 4 games, and so for Lone Sales and Mutant Football League, I definitely recommend. Ascendance would be alright if it's kind of a chill out, and if you had it in VR and you could invert stuff. Then next couple of games I've been playing have been Titanfall 2, which I've just been playing today. Put some hours in on that. All the weapons, absolutely fantastic. They all sound meaty. I've not come across a weapon which is fucking fucking redundant because normally you come across.
Yeah, like, I'll
Like,
never use that. That's my pistol.
There is
Shit.
weapons I prefer over other ones, but it's like no, they all do damage. They all, everything feels heavy. Everything feels like it's got impact. The story, I haven't got a fucking clue what's going on. Graphics are quite nice. It's nice little. The traversal's pretty good, and there's like a time player thing
surreal.
that you turned up just when I was playing with time. So that's all right. And then I downloaded an indie game, a horror game called Darkwood.
Rings a bell.
Now, the trailer of it implies a different type of game than it is.
You've been gypped.
And it is a trailer of gameplay, but I was expecting it to, because it's top-down view, you're in a wood, it's very Lovecraftian, it's thick with atmosphere, so it is tense, or horrible, it's a bit unnerving. But it's kind of a tower defence in a way. So you walk around the woods in the daytime and less things around, there might be wolves, so you might have to hit them and stuff like that. And you have to get fuel for your generator because at night time you want all your lights on and you need to border up your doors in your little house because that's when the bad things come.
Okay.
And it gets a bit creepy. When you level yourself up, you have to have a positive and a negative perk. Whenever you level yourself up, if you want to level yourself up.
Right, so if some of them fucks you up
so
and some of them makes you
you
better.
can go through, from what I understand, you can actually go through the game without actually leveling yourself up. It'll be difficult, but if you do level yourself up, then it'll be a negative perk. So everything you do, so it'll be like I collect X amount more resources when I pick stuff up, but at night time my movement speed's going to be reduced. So you're like, all right, and they'll give it something like paranoia or something like that. Right? So that's quite a nice little thing. So we're playing that. Unfortunately, when I was playing it, we got like you have to survive days and.
Is it one of them gets too hard too quick?
Well, I fucked up at the beginning because I'm like, well, I don't. What I was assuming of the game would be I would be traversing through this wood and then come across items to pick up. It's very clunky with the controls, but I assume I'd be picking up items like guns and stuff because at the intro you do that, but in the game itself, no. And as I googled it, it was like, right, first thing you want to do is get some nails and put them into a plank of wood so you've got a basic weapon. I'm like, and I'd used all my nails and we were boarding up windows, so I'm like, I've no weapon. Real means of defence. So I got a little bit frustrated, so I put that down and then come back to it. And then I'm playing on a Musher again.
Alright, a remake or?
It's the re-release that's on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 at the moment. You can play it with tank controls if you use your D-pad, and if you use your analog stick, you just run around free roam.
It's weird when you do that though.
But it actually does work.
Is it working that way?
Yeah, because it isn't tank controls with the analog. You are just got free run, so you are running where you're pointing.
We'd had that in Resi remake, and on PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. I don't know. I couldn't play the tank controls anymore.
Yeah.
And I could do that, but it just felt really shit.
It will
somehow.
It feels a bit weird.
But that game, the little bits of videos I've seen of that game might work better on there than Resi, because Resi's a bit more. It's trying to scare you, isn't it?
Well, this is trying to scare you at times. It's more atmosphere, but it's more combat oriented.
It's like you're too quick with that. And it seems unnatural.
Well, it is a little bit quick, but you've got a lock-on thing with honor mushes, so you can lock onto an enemy. So, but it's very clear that the tank controls was how it was originally meant to be played. Yeah. It's clear because there's certain
aspects. That's why the Resi remake
double tapping forward will make you dash, and double tapping back will make you dash. But when you're with your analog, unless you're locking on, double tapping back will just literally just turn you around.
Yeah.
Whereas in your tank controls, it will dash you back. So. It's alright. It was cheap. I'm going through it at the moment. I got a bit lost. I'm a bit stuck at the moment. I'm like, right, well, I've finished this game about 5 or 6 times on the original Xbox, so I don't feel so bad if I just Google where something is, because I've done it. So that's what I've been playing. What the fuck have you been playing, Mr. Stang? Can't actually do the proper one because we'll get takedown strike.
That's not good it sounds.
Well, just for a bit of context for you people who aren't in YouTube land and how easy it is to get a fucking takedown strike. I pierced my nipples 11 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Right, on video on my personal YouTube channel, and I think it was last year I got a takedown strike for the music that I played. So it's been up for 10 years, and then he went, "Oi!
Can't do that.
Can't do that." So, well, at what point
I already did it.
At what point can I not do it?
Hit YouTube.
So
Joe.
yeah, what the fuck have you been playing?
Right, so I played some indie games.
Oh, indie. It's been an indie week, hasn't it?
Been an indie week.
Or indie month.
Right, started with Steam World Heist.
It's good, isn't it?
It's good.
It's good, isn't it?
Finished it. I like
You finished it?
Finished
Fucking
it.
hell, you're better at it than I am.
Yeah, well, I like them sort of games.
I got a little bit frustrated with it, so I ended up giving up a bit. But yeah, it's good
I
though.
like them sort of games. And yeah, that's good.
It's good, that. Yeah, I bought that when it first came out.
It turns into bollocks when you
Bit of a video of it, yeah.
turns into bollocks when you can play it again. But, yeah, it's that 2D one where you can sort of shoot. Like,
Yeah, and then you climb up the walls and.
no,
No.
you're on about SteamWorld Dig.
No.
SteamWorld
SteamWorld
Heist.
Heist is like it's 2D flat thing.
Yeah.
You get dropped off by a balloon, and like it's like an old Zeppelin type thing, and
No.
then you break into the house and you have to climb up the walls
No.
and go in and get them. Oh.
No, there's a series of SteamWorld games. SteamWorld Dig, SteamWorld Dig 2. They're supposed to be very popular, but they're like you sort of digging down and I don't know. I think
Okay.
I got the first one. I went.
Yeah. So
This is in the same universe. There's a new one come up like SteamWorld Heroes or something. That's like,
Right,
like
okay,
an RPG.
right.
They make these sort of games and they're always robotic.
Right. No, these
Type
were
of things.
these are steampunk type.
Yeah, they're like robots. They're always
I'll show you
robots.
this. Right. Okay.
But anyway, it's turn-based,
Right.
but it's 2D. So you got 4 characters, sometimes 1, sometimes 2, 3, whatever, and they level up and stuff, and you get better guns. You're always getting different guns, and I don't know, it's good. But yeah, you might take you can walk so many steps that way and take cover, and it's your turn. Then you get to aim, and then you get to shoot the bastard. And then, it's his turn now. So it's, like Advance Wars,
Yeah.
but 2D. So there's just a few of you on screen, and you're getting better guns and stuff. It's pretty good. Finished it. Highly recommend it. I got it for £4.50. Well, I didn't. I had some like weird Nintendo points. Every time you buy something, you get coins.
Right. Yeah.
So like, do you want to use your coins? I'm like, yeah. And that knocks like some money off. So I ended up paying £3.70 for it. It's very good. I recommend it if you like turn-based type
I
things.
don't mind it so much. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Advance Wars sideways and not as in depth as that, because you just probably end up killing about 20 things and then you're done. That's good. And then I thought, ooh, I like indie games. That was cheap. I'll find another cheap one. Put it on my Switch because it's convenient.
It is convenient.
You can have telly on and it's great. Podcast. Oh yeah. So I got Thumper. Is it Thumper? Yeah, Thumper.
Oh yeah, Thumper. Yeah.
So I thought, I remember a bit of buzz about this.
Yeah.
And it sort of looks alright. I think it's one of them sort of timing sort of things, but it doesn't seem like
pseudo rhythm.
it doesn't seem like it's too annoying.
Alright.
But it is too annoying.
Sorry.
I played it for 10 minutes and I'm like, fuck this shit.
Man,
I don't like it. I'm not enjoying any of it. What the fuck's going on? It's like trippy, but not even. I like trippy, weird stuff.
It gets really.
Does it go more mental?
Yeah.
But I just couldn't get past 10 minutes of it. I'm like, it doesn't, not for me at all in any way. I think I paid same again.
Right, that's not so
£3,
bad. Yeah, you can
70.
grow on it. Yeah.
I got the money from buying SteamWorld Heist.
Yeah.
The coins I got from that, even though I used coins on it, then you get more coins because you bought something.
Right.
It's quite good, really. You're always knocking 50p off stuff
Yeah.
constantly. So when you see something cheap, you're like, well, actually, I'm knocking an extra 50p off that even. And I get coins from buying that. It's a nice little system they got. But no, not for me.
No.
Not for me at all. Very disappointed. I've wasted my money. And I can't send it back.
No, you can't. Well, you should be able to.
Because Nintendo reasons. I don't know. I want to send it back button.
Yeah, well, there should be a refund, but I think you have to get in contact with them because you can get your refund for Xbox games, but you have to get in contact with them.
Yeah.
And it's the same with.
Do you know what's
Sony.
really good? You know you've got your music services. You like pay £10 a month or whatever, listen to whatever. But there's Audible. Have you heard of Audible? Yeah. So you get like Audible books basically, and I think it's like £8. You get a credit,
Right.
and you can spend that credit on any book. You get 1 credit every month. It doesn't matter. It'll tell you the value of a book, but it's just like any book they've got. That credit get you that book, and then you listen to it, and that's that. You've got the book, and if you cancel the service, you've got it.
Yeah,
you keep
forever,
that book
anyway. Yeah,
forever.
keep that-
That's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah,
But what you can do is, if you think the book's shit, you just press the "I think this book's shit" button, have it back. Then they just take that off you
Give you your credit back.
and give you your credit back.
Nice.
That needs to happen in life.
Yeah, it does.
Which it does do normally. If you go to a shop, you can just take something back. But I'd like this to be on Nintendo. If I
Yes.
buy something and play it for, they can put a time on it if they
Well,
want.
that was the bone of contention for refunds on Steam, wasn't
Steam did it, didn't they? Yeah.
Because they were like, right, so it's a minimum of an hour, and then people were like, yeah, but what about games that are an hour long? And you're like, right, well, there's always going to be outliers in this. So if it is an hour long, then you can get your refund.
We'll start with an hour and work it from there.
But then,
That change.
yeah, because there were a lot
Did
of
they still do
arguments with it. I can't remember. I think it's within a certain amount of time when you've got to have played X amount.
I reckon if I keep sending books back all the time
They'll-
after I've read
They'll
them,
go now.
they'll go, fuck off now, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a limit. So, I thought, oh, fuck, but I really want to play something, because now I've got used to just sitting there with my Switch, playing some little game that I'm addicted to. I thought, I've still got that Wargrove, but I stopped playing it because I couldn't tell what enemies are powerful, because it's Advance Wars.
Right, okay.
Proper Advance Wars, like, not like SteamWorld, that's just sideways, but this is like Advance Wars. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got a very similar game, I just fucking enjoyed that. But this is it's different, but it's got that chess type of logic bollocks to it. But I couldn't tell with the images what I was strong against and what I was vulnerable against, but they fixed that.
Right.
I remembered that they fixed it, and they fixed a few other little annoying things as well. I put it back on, I'm like, this game's fucking perfect now. Before I thought, this is very good, because it's Advance Wars, but it's got little niggles, so I had to stop playing it.
Yeah.
Now, I can't stop playing it. I can't fucking stop it, it's brilliant.
Wargrove.
Which is exactly what I was like with Advance Wars.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop playing it. But that never annoyed me to begin with, because that's when I used to play test them more.
Yeah.
And they're indie, so I'll let them on for a little bit. But yeah, I've been sinking some real fucking hours into that. But you know, like a level might take me fucking ages, just a really long time. But I'm there, I'm in it.
Yeah.
And then all this time's gone by, and I don't even know it's gone by, because I was fucking loving it. But I'm sure you get that. I'm sure I read last month that that's free on Game Pass.
Possibly. We'll have a look at it.
And if it is, have you still got Game Pass?
Yeah.
If it is, and you don't mind Advance Wars, because you don't mind it, do you?
I don't mind it, no. Yeah. All right.
You might as well download it and have a do.
Right.
Because it's like that. And all the updates now mean it's not annoying in any way.
Yeah.
One thing I would say is, you'll get to a point where it's autistic hard. And unless you're autistic,
No.
I'm pretty good at them games. Unless you're autistic, you're going to have to drop it down in difficulty.
Right.
Don't be a stubborn twat like I were. Just drop it down in difficulty.
Right.
Because it has it set on hard to begin with.
Right. Okay.
And to drop it down difficulty, it's normal.
Right.
But you probably do alright on hard to begin with anyway.
Right.
And then when it gets more, then you're like, this is, you just, I don't know how you do it. I'm playing these levels and I'm like, I don't know how you do it. So you have to some Rain Man shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so yeah, if it is on there for free, download it, and after a bit, don't make the same mistake I did.
Yeah. I'll just put it on normal straight away and just start playing.
No, because I think the first levels are might be a bit too easy. So you're not
Right.
going to die on first view.
Right. Right.
You'll know when you've got to a point, because you'll be like, this is impossible. It's like it just jumps up all of a sudden.
Right.
You know, some games just go from 0 to fucking 5 million.
I found that with Dark Souls. It was fine when I was walking forward, but as soon as the game happened, it became really hard work.
Yeah, it's like that, but a bit further along.
Yeah, right.
yeah. So I recommend SteamWorld Heist. That was cheap, definitely. Yeah, that's good. And Wargrove, which is even better because it's proper Advance Wars and it's long. There's more to it. SteamWorld Heist is more style, but you do enjoy getting the guns. You get like different guns and shoes that make you walk further. Like, them shoes are more powerful than the other shoes. These shoes mean I can walk an extra step.
Right.
And you can carry a couple of items with you. And like, this is like super health pack. Or do I want to bring bombs? And there's loads of different fucking things that you can get. And oh, I've got a sniper rifle. Well, only he can use sniper rifles because you've got different characters.
Yeah.
I'll take him with me. So you're getting that XCOM sort of, but it's all 2D.
Right,
So it has, but because it's simpler, so it's 2D, so it's doesn't batter your head as much. But because it's got all the little bits of claws and bombs and things, you're like,
I feel like I'm advancing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
I'm
it
getting
feels
little,
nice.
I'm getting nice little drops. To,
yeah, and it's not too long as well, so you can finish it.
Right,
You know?
okay.
And that's that.
That's that.
So
News has been abused and games have been fucked.
fucked, thumper. I don't get it. I don't get it. Right.
That's that then. Like and subscribe. No, nobody listens to that.